New bugs. New bugs. Alright. You're new, aren't you? You look new. In case you're wondering what's going on here, I need a whole bunch of these guys so I can make bombs. It's 2 per bomb, and if I recall, you need something like 20 bombs. So, like, that's a lot. That's a lot. I just running around killing stuff. Also, don't go near those things. Those things are the worst. Requires a chopping tool, which I got, but guess what? Chopping tool's not fast enough. That thing explodes and kills you in almost one go. It's pretty explosive. Oh, there's a gold tooth down there. Gold tooth. Oh boy, probably one of my least favorite things to do, but here we go. Check it out. We got 48 dry grass chunks, 24 of this fungal growth, so it's literally a 2-to-1, and then everything else is eggs. We can make a total of 12 bombs, which means we need 12 eggs. What I like to do is build the workbench here because it requires a workbench to build the bombs, and I do it on the rock where the ants can't reach me. So basically, we just run in here, wait for the best moment because trust me, it's an important decision to figure out when to grab the eggs and start running.
Champion of the sun.
But then you grab the eggs and you start running. You start running fast. Alright, so ooh, look at that. There are a bunch of eggs up here. So as soon as we grab one, though, they're all gonna be after us. So it's like, grab it, run, grab it, grab it, grab it, keep running. Ah! I don't know how, we got 8. I need 4 more. This was almost a successful one-time attempt. Oh yeah. 8. Okay, we can make 4 more, so let's do it. Okay, so I have 12 bombs on me. Now I know with the bombs, that'll help me get through the black anthill, but it also should grant me access to the hazy lab. Okay, I do got my gas mask, just making sure. So I have an idea. Oh, look at all this juice collecting down here. Nice, there we go, yummy. I'm trying to do the story in as best as what I can determine the order to be. Now, there's a few bits that seem to overlap, right? So, like, you got the red anthill. It's kind of closer to a side quest. You don't technically need to do it until you need bombs. Now, as far as the hazy lab goes, you could do it in a number of ways, right? Like, you could do the picnic table first, upgrade your shovel, get the gum, seal the hole, then blast your way into the hazy lab, which I think is the way I want to do it. So I think that means we're gonna head to the picnic table, which is good for us because we need a bomb and we have bombs. Just stay right there. Don't hit me! Ah! Nailed it. Now before we go up, I'm gonna go around. Oh, that's a beetle! It's fine. I can kill the beetle actually isn't that challenging. I just really don't want to fight him right now. Anyway, as I was saying, what I want to do before we climb up is go into the water over here and get the key for the Dungeons and Dragons box treasure up there. And if you're like, oh, Winter, but where is it? It's right here. The exposed pipe. It's right in here. So you're gonna need a couple of things. I don't think you technically need the helmet or the shoes, but I'm gonna rock the helmet and the shoes. You will need the knife, though. Alright, so we're just gonna come down here. And it's through here, and this is why you need the knife, because you can't actually get to it unless you can carve through these guys. Yeah, grab the Minotaur maze key. Now, there is a lot of really good stuff on the picnic table. There's lots of different foods. I think you can get salts for the first time. We can kill some black ants. There's gum. Black ants mean shovel upgrades, feathers, teeth. Teeth are really big ones that are really cool to have. Lots of really cool stuff up here. So if you get to the picnic table, be sure to take your time and explore. Really check things out because lots of really good goodies up here. It's a little tedious, but if you beat this thing enough, it'll start rolling. If you get it 20 side up. Come on, don't screw it up. Don't screw it up. 20 side up. See the star? Now we should get a mutation, I believe. Yeah. Coup de grace. That's right. Nat 20. And while we're up here, let's go ahead and claim our treasure, which is a gold molar and a burgle chip. Oh yeah. Picnic burgle chip. Technically, I don't know if that's supposed to be in order or what, but let's go kill some black ants now. The only thing that's still up here that I haven't gotten is some raw science in a pop can, but it's hanging over the edge, so you have to like build a little bit of scaffolding, and I don't have any material, so that's not happening right now. Oh yeah. What a powerhouse. Savage new weapon. Love it. Uh-oh. Wait a minute, stupid. Ow! Stupid. Yeah, you just stay right there, you cutie. There it was. Black ant shovel. Alright, what is that gonna what's that gonna cost us? What do we need? Oh, we need the big guys, that's right. Okay. 2 of the big guys. Okay, they're not fun to fight. Crap on a cracker. Okay, so to be clear what we're doing, because again, I'm trying to do this like story order if possible, right? So we hit the picnic table, and that got us some ant parts, but I'm not entirely sure we needed to go there first, right? Because now I find myself having to come to the trash heap for the back entrance to the anthill, the black anthill, so I can get the mandible parts. So we can get the shovel. So then we can get bubble gum and then seal up the where is it at? The gas tank, which I can't seem to see from here. And then once that is sealed, we should be able to go in pretty safely-ish into the lab. Okay, more ants, but I need ones with the mandibles. That's gonna be important. Well, I would like to say mistakes were made, but I don't feel like this was a mistake. Just an unfortunate accident. I have fallen into something, and I can't get out. Like, I fell through that. And now I'm trapped. I can't get back out. Okay. This is really unfortunate, so I'm gonna have to let myself... Ah, crap! I'm gonna have to let myself die and then use the emergency debug thing to get my backpack out of here. Ah, that's so stupid. This is gonna cost me like an hour of regrouping time. Thank the Discord! Oh my goodness, the grounded Discord. Okay, so we lost a tiny bit of progress. Basically, I got stuck, so you click on load, you show your backups, and then you find a backup. Like, I could reload back to being stuck, apparently. That's still here. Okay, let's not do that. But, effectively, I found the research station, and I rounded the corner, and then I got stuck. That's basically what happened. Okay, so, yeah, that was just the most awful thing. I did not realize you could clip through the floor. I bet you I could repeat the thing too. Oh my god. I'm not going to though. No, it was already obnoxious. Okay, so I was standing on this box, and I landed inside of whatever that is. Don't jump on that. I literally jumped right there, and I clipped through and I was stuck. So let's not do that. Now, there was something interesting in there. So looking at it, orientating myself, I think I clipped through as far as I could back into this direction, and then I could kind of see what looked like one of the Sparta helmets, the black ant helmet. I think it's the black ant helmet. No, it's the roly-poly helmet. So I'm curious if I can, like, if that's an item in here that I can find, because I was seeing the icon of it. So don't mind me while I do it. Yeah, right there! Icon! Ah! Yeah! Oh, that's so cool! Oh, look right there. Right through there. That's where I was stuck, inside of that little area. Oh, I can't believe it. Lame. And just like that, 2 ant mandibles down. These ants do this silly thing, right? Watch this. I shoot him, and he's all hostile, and then I just jump up here, and then they run away because I'm not in range. They can't hit me. So I've just been waiting for ant soldiers to show up here. Took a little time, but sure makes for some easy harvesting. Alright, let's go make a shovel, and then we can get some gum, seal up the thing, and do the hazy lab. The whole point of this video. There's a little upside, a little downside. Right, once we seal this hole, this place will be less gaseous. In fact, not gaseous at all. But it doesn't mean we don't need our gas mask at all. And also, we're gonna release the big bugs to explode and be nauseous everywhere else. Oh, you only need 1. Okay, and then yeah, it's right there. So we're just gonna jump down from up here. Try to be right on top of it as we can. You know, just boop. Oh, whoa, not in the middle of explodey fields. Whoa, explodey fields. Okay. Come on, I'm stuck. Throw. Ah! Grassmaster! I don't know how I got that, but here we are. Was this it? Can I play from here? Also, before we try to play from here, look at this! It's all organized! All this stuff comes pre-organized, look at this! So like, these Burgle chips are in order. Grasslands Burgle chip? I don't even remember where this one was, to be totally honest with you. And then, red anthill. Okay, space. Hedge. Okay, so we're actually getting a proper order. So there's something between the hedge and the pond? Or is this just alphabetical? No? Definitely not red anthill. Like that. So it's not alphabetical. There's definitely an order here. Man, my predictability of this thing is so wrong. But anyway, can I...
Eminent Practical Technologies, Dr. Wendell Tully.
Yeah, there we go.
Division,
Nice. I feel like I've heard this one before. I mean, obviously I've heard it before, but I feel like I've heard it before this playthrough.
Please stay in your seats. Please stay in your seats. This is a minor issue, I assure you. Just give me a moment. I can fix this. I can fix this.
Oh, nasty. Look at all those nasties out there. And they explode, and my freaking axe is not really strong enough to take them out with any kind of haste. Okay, this isn't gonna be. Oh, I knew it wasn't gonna be good. Ugh, gross. All right, see that? You're gonna see it. Maybe I should repair or something. Let's do this. What do you think this falls under? Gas, burn, sizzle? Maybe I should have this on. Let's turn the lucky off, just in case. I don't know.
Choke it down, Pete. Oh, it's worse than Dad's Brussels sprouts.
Okay, here we go. Oh, that one's... You're not exploding, are you? Oh, I got it! Okay. Okay. So far, so good. Am I picking up stuff? No. It feels like I'm picking up stuff, but I'm not. Okay. Much better. More snacks. That's about it. Surveillance camera's going. It's Got a fan next to it. Isn't this in the anthill? I think this is in the anthill. Open. Oh, we did it. Okay. Alright, you ready to fight those nasties? I'm not. That's right. It's coming back to me now. You don't actually have to. Big explosion. Big explosion. That's right, but you don't actually have to kill them. Because they'll unalive themselves. Bad guys in there. Oh, lots of bad guys in there. Gross. No! I don't want to fight that one. Yeah, do some stupid stuff. That's one down. Woo! 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 Group mentality, man. It's kicking my butt. Oh boy. He won't come in the water. Whoa, Mr. Ladybug. Ouchies. There's just so many of them. How? Guess we go slow-mo again? Just go for power? Ouchies. Can't attack you when I'm in the water. But you can't attack back either. Haha! Such smart. That is not the weapon. That is not the weapon. Looks like we are going with the bow. I'm hearing other bugs and I don't like it. Ouch. It's like a mini boss fight. But with less robots. Oh, there are more bugs. I thought I heard more bugs. Woo-wee. Are you stuck in the tank? Ah, you're stuck in the tank. My stamina is just absolutely destroyed. Got him, finally. Truffle tussle, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that boss fight was, but it was a boss fight we deserved. Whoo! Did we do it? Oh, I think it's done. I think it's done. Okay. Lots of stuff to get and listen to. And it's not talking, of course. Guess we'll just grab the Burgle chip and I'll listen to it on my own time. Yes, more bombs. I'll take those. Well, that was the Hazy Lab. So next time we're gonna be fighting the robot person, the mini boss, and then taking on the Black Anthill, the whole deal. The sandbox, even probably too, and things. Okay, bye.